Hello, my name is Christine Charbonneau. I'm one of the travel providers at VCU Student Health Service. Traveling is all about planning ahead. It's about planning for your destination, planning for your health care, and planning to have fun. So the first thing you need to do when you're going to travel is to know your destination. And that includes reading all of your program materials in advance. If you need a physical exam for your trip, you need to schedule that as part of a travel appointment rather than as a separate appointment at Student Health. And that's because not all of our providers do travel health care here, but we do all do physicals. But you might not have the service that you were counting on if you schedule a simple physical exam. So look at your program materials and please fill out your part so that you know exactly what it is you're going to need from us when you come in for your travel appointment. As part of reviewing your materials, there are a couple of websites that you can go to: the Centers for Disease Control, the British and Commonwealth Office website, and our very own CIA Fact Book, which will tell you a little bit about some of your destinations and sometimes give you some good tips. In terms of your health preparation, the CDC website is probably going to be your best resource. That will tell you about vaccines, disease outbreaks, medications for such things as malaria prevention, as well as things to be aware of with traveler's diarrhea or with safety. When you schedule your travel appointment at Student Health, you want to call us. We cannot do this on our web scheduling website. The phone number is 828-8828. So give us a call, and you need to tell the receptionist that you are scheduling a travel appointment. And if you need the physical exam, tell them that you need a physical done at the same time as the travel appointment. As part of your travel, you need to prepare for your vaccines and immunizations. You can go to your own immunization log at Student Health by going in through our website, or we can pull it up for you at the time of the travel appointment. Most of our students are going to receive a recommendation for hepatitis A vaccine unless you have come from one of the Southwest states like Arizona or New Mexico, where hepatitis A is a required pediatric vaccine. Some of you will receive recommendations for typhoid vaccine. Some of you will need more esoteric vaccines such as yellow fever, depending on your destination. For travel to many countries, vaccines are not required, they are recommended. So you need to think about what you are going to be able to receive in advance. If you have a religious exemption, we're happy to work with that, and there is paperwork that can be filled out for your destination so that your religious exemption can be honored. You want to plan on spending between $40 and as much as $500 for medications for travel, and that figure is going to be dependent on the types of vaccines that you receive and the types of medications that you need. Malaria prophylaxis being probably the most expensive medication that you might purchase, depending on what is written for you. In terms of your own prescription medications, remember that not all countries are able to prescribe some of the medications that we use here in the United States. Medications for attention deficit disorder are often not available in destinations where our students study. However, you can have those medications sent to you by a family member in most cases. Any medications you carry with you for your trip abroad need to be in clearly labeled bottles. Do not decant them into plastic bags or unmarked bottles, because they potentially will be confiscated at customs. And all medications should be, especially medications for things like attention deficit disorder, should be accompanied by a letter from the prescriber documenting the diagnosis for which the medication is taken. And that's something that we can help you with at Student Health if needs be. In terms of your over-the-counter medicines, I've put out here the 4 things that I think are important for anyone to carry with them when they travel. And these are pretty much for allergies, and that's your Benadryl, traveler's diarrhea, and that's your oral rehydration salt, better known as Pedialyte, an Imodium-type product, and a bismuth-type product, because those are the 3 products that are especially important in treating traveler's diarrhea in order to prevent dehydration. The dehydration that causes problems, and so it's very easily manageable. In terms of common over-the-counter drugs, anything you purchase and plan on taking with you, please leave in the original bottles, again because of customs. They don't want to be looking and trying to decide if something is legal or not legal. I hope you have a great trip and that you will come back to VCU and share your experiences with all of us. Thank you. Take care.